Hello, Amrita Devi here, and welcome. How are you? It's good to be here for a share and practice. Yeah, so the practice field has been so yummy. I just had a few days with 500 people amplifying and elevating the field, and it was beautiful. For my personal exploration, which is the ones that I share here, and then we do practice, is the theme of sacred union when it comes to the head and the heart, right? And the deeper layer of that manifesting in the yoga of who we are when, or how can we be a protector, a provider, a caregiver, the go-to person, the witnesser, right? As well as the person who also needs the healing, who also needs the nurturing and the protection and the support, right? So even if you happen to be the go-to person in your family, in your community, what is the way towards holding both, you know? How do we find that way, that beautiful union of both of those aspects of us, right? And so this is the practice today where we are going to open our hearts and explore, right? To find our own way, to be shown through our own heart what that might be. So this is the beginning to this exploration. And it's so important today that we become self-referred, because only our sacred heart really has the answers for us. And so when we bring our mind and heart into union, so that the discursive mind, the conditioned mind, softens and we come into the depth of these movements in the heart, that is the feeling of our truth, right? So let's get going, right? Okay. And remember, this is only a guiding suggestion. At any time your body is saying something different or wanting you to pay attention to something else than what my guidance is recommending or inviting you to, then always listen to your own body. All right, so let's get comfortable and get into a heart sensible position with a neutral and erect spine, and allowing our shoulders to just float back and down over our posterior rib cage, giving room for our lungs and heart to just move a little bit more freely. You can do an easy back release with bringing your chin back, and you're going to feel a stretch, and that sometimes activates bigger stretch. So just push your chin back a little bit as far as you can, but be gentle, you know, and then just feel. So usually it activates those paraspinals and opens up the front of the spine that usually is so contracted all the time, and then we can get like an automatic stretch out of that. All right, and now let gravity give you a big hug. Feel your weight in your seat. Yeah. Even though you have an erect spine, you keep your spine vertical. You soften everything else. Yeah. So let's do an invocation. Let's invoke our ecstatic heart, the divine spark that lies deep within our heart's heart. And here we surrender up our ignorance and our arrogance of our conditioned mind and open up room for a deeper and more authentic way to be with ourselves and with the world around us. Yes. So you can close your eyes, or you may have them open, however is more comfortable for you. However, when we close our eyes and bring our awareness inwards, it's a little easier. So we just reduce that extra distraction. So we here now ride our breath down into our hearts and rest our awareness in the center of our chest. And breathing in and out of the area of our hearts, a little slower, a little deeper than usual. And you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, or you can breathe in and out through your nose, however is more natural and comfortable for you. And take note here, what is moving, right? What thoughts are arising as you are coming into the heart? If there's any thoughts here now, can you see the space between the thought and you here? Can you discern that you are observing the thought and that you're not the thought? Is there an emotion moving in you? Can you see the space between you and the emotion? Can you discern how you feel about the emotion and that it's not you, but rather it is arising in the space of your awareness? The awareness that is in the body. And allow what is moving within and arising here just by softening the edges around it, and offer it your breath. And allow the emotion, that feeling, to just ride the breath or move through the breath as we give that emotion full spaciousness to complete itself if it's needed. And this we can keep on as we feel. Sometimes there's an emotion that keeps building and building, and we keep softening around the edges around it. We just keep softening around it. as we keep breathing in and out from the area of the heart. And so here we set an intention to mobilize deep care for ourselves. And we activate a feeling of care, gratitude, or compassion in the heart. And you can activate it by thinking of something you like doing that makes you really, really happy. Or of a loved one, a pet, and someone you care for, and someone that makes your heart really warm and fuzzy. This is how you bring up and activate that sense memory into the heart. So once you have the feeling, see if you can just simmer in that pure sensation of the feeling while you keep breathing in and out through your heart. And with this inner state of inner presence to all that is arising, we keep softening to whatever thought, mood, idea, any emotion that is associated with these thoughts or mood or ideas. And we keep moving through the layers of these past experiences, right? The results, right? The aftermath of all these past experiences that are still within us. And we continue resting our awareness in that inner feeling of goodness. As we allow it, we just shower, we just pour love on ourselves, on all that is arising here from the past. And we just keep resting in this feeling. And then we can keep softening through the layers and through the layers and through the layers of our awareness into the spaciousness between us and what is arising. Like just flowing in and out, like on a cloud or a summer breeze. We're just flowing. Our awareness is just flowing in and out while we are breathing slower and deeper as usual or than usual. And we just we can come back to the yumminess, to the renewal feeling. And we can rest there. That's available for us. We can rest there. And this is where presence is. Not the past or the predicted future, but the unknown of now, right here. Where we are just softening and breathing ourselves open to all that is coming up to our awareness, just to be completed, recycled, digested, acknowledged, released. Yeah. And for us to recognize that we are not that, but the space, right? The spaciousness. So that we see the spaciousness between us and that which is arising. It's here where we loosen our grip, right, on what we know and breathe open the space of infinite possibilities. So we just go from all the things that's arising from the past, all the ideas and thoughts, because they're all from the past. And we just come into that spaciousness again. And sometimes we have to go through that yummy feeling, right, that we're holding, the lightness, the warmth that we might be experiencing. We can go to that and simmer there, because that's a lot of spaciousness within that as well, right? So while we are in this dance, activating and mobilizing these heart qualities within us, opening up breath to our ecstatic heart's wisdom. We might find our nature, our beingness, experiencing a sensation of joy moving, or a lightness or a tingling of warmth, right? And just offer it your breath and soften into it. Soften your jaw, your shoulders, and just breathe a little deeper. You got this. You got this. There might be sounds wanting to be released here. All is welcomed. And we want to soften deeper into the experience by really realizing, sensing, seeing the space between what is arising and us. And this is the yoga. Now, bring your awareness, rest your awareness into the yumminess, that sense of care, gratitude, the goodness of you, the fuzzy, warm feeling of you. Rest your awareness there. And see yourself or sense that you are radiating this inner state of presence, of yumminess, of heart, into every nook and cranny of your body, to your trillions of cells, your tissues, organs, and systems. You might imagine little happy faces on all the cells. Just vibrating with so much joy. And now imagine that you are just radiating that out beyond the boundaries of your physical body, into your subtle body, into the field of you, the heart field of you, your personal field of heart, like a beacon of yumminess, just illuminating this goodness from your heart all around you. Take a deep breath here, your in-breath of gratitude for your own divinity. And exhale all that is not that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And let the next in-breath ride on the wave of tenderness for your own being. So let's breathe in tenderness for ourselves. And exhale out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let everything go and let's just sit quietly. Just sit quietly with yourself and just simmer and know that it is done. Just notice what your breath wants to do by itself, what your body wants to do on its own. Yeah. And when you're ready, slowly bring your awareness outward, and you may place your one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart. So one on the belly and one on your chest. And let's suture the practice with an Om. 3 Oms actually. Let's do 3. All right. Let's come into the breath, and on the out breath, we're going to say the Oms. It doesn't matter what it sounds like, it matters what it feels like. So you soften the vocal cords and let the air out, let the sound vibrate inside of you. Feel the different stages of the Om. We can open and start with the Ah, and then at the end of it, you're going to feel the vibration of your cranial bones and the organs within, the glands within. And we can start deep in the belly, ah, and then come up to the ooh in this chest, and you're going to feel that, and then the you feel that up. So it's just suturing. We're just absolutely integrating the practice, all that has been opened up and moving. Because just because we stopped the practice, the guidance, it's still going on, right? We initiated, right? We initiated and amplified our vibration and raised it. So let's suture it. Let's go. And one more time. And so it is. I am presence. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching and being in active devotion with me of our sacred and ecstatic heart. And this is how we keep amplifying the field within and without. So much love here on Buddha Devi. See you next time.